Plus, how many girls here had kind of like a similar experience where their parents were weird about their... Yeah, humble applause. Our parents did that to us.
Well, once you get that, I mean, I'm sure a bunch of the guys here had, I'm not dismissing it. I'm saying like, that's the thing, gender politics. What is it?
I remember like in my high school.
Once you invite Hasbro and Mattel into, and they only mean well. They're not going to try. They
don't mean well.
Mattel does not mean well.
I could argue that's that they do mean well. Like when you entrust a system like capitalism into something organic, like your gender identity, you can guarantee one thing. Parker Brothers and Mattel and these companies, they're definitely going to go where the heat is. They have no interest in informing your gender identity based on some glass ceiling that they want to maintain. They want to make money. And if they think that little boys like to shoot things and make them bleed, they are going to become part of a cycle that makes little boys feel like they want to make things bleed.
But I also think that if when you're a kid, like labeling yourself is sort of a powerful thing. You're figuring out who you are, you're figuring out your identity, and it is easier like to be like, I'm a straight male, I'm a manly male, I like sports. You know what I mean? It's much harder when it's fluid. So I know that that's a good goal to have, but for kids that can be a little more challenging.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't look to your fucking Saturday morning cartoon. You don't even look to your goddamn parents. I'm sorry. Like, like they're awash in this shit. Like, everyone's confused. And if you look to who came before you for what you should do on your 13th birthday and what you should wear and what you should be playing with, what you should be doing, you might get a little bit of truth, but you're probably going to get a lot of misinformation. And parents,
I wonder if there's
parents' responsibility is to do the best they can, I guess, within this maelstrom to make sure that there's
I think it's just
a smorgasbord in front of the kid.
There's also a likelihood because not because there's a right or wrong way to do it. It's just because, like someone said earlier, everybody got it wrong. Nobody has.
Oh yeah, nobody's got it.
No one's
right.
ever been convicted of being the world's perfect parent. You could try so hard to make things gender neutral that you absolutely create more confusion than there needs to be.
Yeah, you can fuck your kid up that way too.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
As somebody who was a nanny in LA working with kids who grew up with a lot of money, there's the oppression of gender neutrality.
I've told the story 1,000 times. This is such a classic story. Like me being a kid growing up in the 70s, my mom sitting down with me. I was playing with it was Sesame Street figures, and Sesame Street was already, it was a, multiracial environment and stuff. So there were like these little figures that were different colors. And my mom, I remember my mom saying, "Can you tell me the difference between this guy and this guy?" And I went, guy's got a hat on, that guy doesn't have a hat on. And she's like, "Really? That's the only difference?" And I said, well, his shirt's different. And my mom, I remember her going, "That is so great that you don't see the difference between them, because the real difference is that this guy's black and this guy's white. And you are part of a new generation that will not perceive race
until otherwise notified." This is exactly your origin story, by the way.
It was the same mom who came and sat on the foot of my bed because there was a miniseries on TV, and I remember her coming into my room and waking me up and sitting on the foot of my bed and saying, "I'm waking you up and telling you there is going to come a day when people tell you that something called the Holocaust never happened." It did happen. It happened. They tried to kill all the Jews.
I don't care.
It happened.
I don't care who says what evidence they present you.
The most well-meaning,
Wow.
how can you get more progressive than that?
That story's so funny because it sounds like it just occurred to her.
It did. It did just occur to her because my mother realized things when the television said them. That's why I'm here. Because I am like an apocalypto. Like I've climbed up to the top of the fucking pyramid. Like the thing that told my mom what to think. On Wednesday, I would say, "God damn it, I don't want to wash the dishes," and she'd slap me and say, "You don't say God damn it. No one says God damn it.
Yeah,
that's using the Lord's name in vain." Thursday night, Johnny Carson, "God damn it, this fucking Burbank weather. But Mom, Johnny Carson said it, so fuck it. I gotta get out to where this world makes this television. I am going to control people's thoughts.
Oh, man.
I am going to become a real person."
Well, you had to get out to television where it was fine because you were on television.
Because
like
it's where you make dumb people think. Period.
Let's bring out Spencer, everybody.
Really quick.
I got a new chair. That's what we're talking about now.
It looks great.
Paradigm shift.
Spencer.
It's not folding. I don't like it.
You like the folding, you don't like this one.
I don't know about it.
Are you afraid of change? Is that?
There's a pillow on it.
There's a pillow on your chair?
There was.
Are you saying?
Are you
you're
implying that
sitting
my butt ate the pillow? What are you saying?
No, I wasn't having none of that.
Spencer, would you agree that like the key to gender neutrality is not putting not attributing anything to like male or female? It's just whatever it is. It's not.
I mean, labels are important to humanity, but you can't stay stuck on the labels because they're only as useful as defining the actual thing, which is important.
What was your favorite toy as a child?
That's a really brave stance, by the way. The key to gender neutrality is to not imprint any gender on anybody. Oh, really? I thought
I just mean as
I had been operating under the age-old idea that the key to gender neutrality was to imprint male gender on everything.
I don't think I articulated what I meant very well. What I meant was that like as far as gender neutrality goes, we say like, oh, well, play with a truck because that's a boy thing, or play with a Barbie house because that's a girl thing. It's just like not. Jeff's walking across the
What's
stage.
happening? Oh, let me go get my character sheets out.
No,
Yes.
but you're right. It's not
gender
a brave
neutrality.
stance.
Yeah, it turns out the key to gender neutrality is to not pay attention to gender. Who would have thought?
What?
I feel like we spent an hour and a
half.
half not getting to the bottom of this at all.
What, did you think we would get to the bottom of this in an hour and a half? That would be like on CNN front page tomorrow. Harmontown figures out the gender problem.
You understand what I mean? Like, I think a lesser-minded person would approach gender neutrality by saying, like, here's a boy thing, here's a girl thing, as opposed to like not getting beyond like things being boy or girl things. Like trucks aren't necessarily boy things, and houses aren't necessarily. I'm killing myself after the.
I get what you're saying. I just don't know what I can do from here at this point. 20 minutes from the end.
Spencer, what was your favorite toy as a young Spencer?
Legos? I mean, I don't know.
You like the dick butt, right?
Yeah, the dick butt.
For me, it was Legos and Star Wars action figures, and that's all I needed.
That's about building your own universe.
Boys'
right there.
toys are cooler than girls' toys.
Well, that's the thing. Is like, well, that's the whole. It's all about options. Like, why don't women have powers? Because their options are limited. They're the only. Well, that's what power is having options. Power is being able to choose your options, right?
Right.
If you only have pink toys, if you only have the ability to choose pink toys, you're being limited. Boys' toys don't have a color. Like you said earlier, they're blue or black. They're not. They're every color. You know, pink toys are like girls' toys. So it's just about options. It's not about saying one's better than the other.
Boys' toys have changed, and girls' toys are still Barbies.
Yeah.
They really haven't changed much.
It's all about like emulating house life.
Yeah.
Right?
From the girls in the audience, was anyone else jealous of boys' toys?
Because there was more. There's more types, like more options.
Yeah, I was jealous of my niece's toys. Their toys had because there was an option that I wasn't exposed to.
Exactly.
I didn't
Same
like
thing.
that. Wait, you have little ponies with hair? Like my action figures don't have hair.
I
on them.
left strawberry shortcake.
Fucking strawberry! They
smelled great.
Fucking purple pie man and fucking
yeah.
My friend Chris and I, his older sister had strawberry shortcake, and we would we went into her bedroom
and you'd sniff on them.
And would sniff them.
They were great.
Here's why
we had a pageant. We had a strawberry shortcake pageant.
Wow.
And he had a whole room full of Star Wars and G.I. Joe stuff.
Right.
And but we were having a beauty pageant in his sister's bedroom with strawberry shortcake.
Who won?
Dolls. Strawberry shortcake.
Yep.
She smelled the best.
Oh, it was a smell
smelling
pageant.
What about the little pillow?
I had to sniff 'em.
The pillow kissing thing you had with your with
Oh, that was
Ramstack,
There's no
or-
toys involved in that.